Welcome to the Arms Room 15 podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. We got things set up a little differently today. We're going to go into a fun topic that not a lot of people talk about. At least I don't see a lot of channels talking about it too often. I mean, it gets hit here or there. But, hey, without further ado, let's, Eric, go ahead. Go on. Introduce your baby.
You haven't even asked yourself.
Huh?
Never mind.
What?
Don't worry about it. I forgot about his little toy over here.
I was gonna let him introduce his toy since he gets like a toy of the week segment.
I always forget he likes to do a show and tell.
Yep. He does. I mean, Eric's a show. Never mind. We're moving on.
A one-man show.
There are some things I don't show.
Good.
Thank God for that.
Except to one person.
Hey.
Your future wife. Amen. let's
Yeah, my future wife, soon to be Davina.
Oh.
Wow, that's just terrible.
This is the stuff that I deal with on this
it's like,
podcast.
first of all, I would never choose the name Davina.
Of all things, that's what you went with to gripe about? All right, so we're trying out some different lightings and stuff, but Eric, go ahead. Introduce your baby.
I'm going to try to handle this, get it around the mic cords.
Yeah, I don't.
So, this...
Is that an AK pistol, bro?
Totally. So this is a Pioneer Arms AK-47. It's chambered at 7.62x39. It does have...
The one good thing that came out of Russia?
Yep. It has an underfolding stock. Well, this is actually from Poland.
No. I'm talking about the round, the 7.62x39 round.
Oh, yeah.
The one good thing to come out of Russia.
Well, technically the AK was also developed in Russia, but anyways, I digress.
Keep going.
So this is a Pioneer Arms AK-47. It's a bit more of an affordable one, and it is really nice. I got some of the classic wood furniture on the front there.
Who makes this one?
Pioneer Arms.
Pioneer Arms.
That's got the bulged trunnion in the front, don't it?
I think so.
I believe so.
Yeah, and then it's an underfolder, so there's a button right here I can push. It's hard to do.
No, don't drop it on my head. Or Devin's head.
I've had a firearm land on my head and it split my head wide open. So.
And then.
All right, we're gonna talk about that one day.
Yeah.
Yep. And so you got a little safety right here. It's hard to do with the folding stock on, but we're in a confined space, so I have to make it work. And then, charging hand right there. So she's definitely a beauty.
Very nice, sir.
Speaking of that, do y'all know the actual history behind the 7.62x39 round? Like how it became a thing?
Let's hear it.
So Stalin, right?
Let's see if you can get this without making it fall.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Right. Yeah. It's like, so Stalin, right?
Yeah.
When World War II, or actually just in time, but specifically World War II, was around and was going on, and he was in love with the 7.62x54R.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Absolutely loved it.
I do know this story.
So,
I
yeah.
apologize.
Yeah, so he just didn't. Well, so for our audience,
Yeah.
so he did not. He basically forbade any other round to be made.
Yep.
So they had to make the 7.62x39 in secret when they were developing the SKS.
Right.
So when they did the SKS, they showed him, and he loved the SKS. And they're, oh, by the way, it takes this new round. And he was like, okay, comrade.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do it.
Use the round, but send him
And
to
then
the
that
gulag.
became the new standard.
So the Dragunov, I believe, is a 7.62x54R. The DP27, the dinner plate, that one's a 7.62x54R. Basically, everything that they made up until the SKS was 7.62x54R.
Mosin and Gon 2 is 7.62.
That's right, the Mosin. That's right.
That was the first one.
That was the. Yeah, I was gonna say that was the first.
It's
one.
also the last one because they still use it.
Apparently, it's still in use. Ukraine hashtag. All right, so
Wait, doesn't the RPK also do 54R?
RPK.
I think it's 7.62x30.
No, I think the RPK is a
One of the
7.62.
machine guns that they have is
Could it be RPD?
No, that's the.
RPD, I think is. What
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
Yeah.
the DP27 is a machine gun, and that one.
But I think it's I think he's right. I think it's the RPD.
I've got this thing called the internet. Let me look.
Internet is it?
No, the RPD is a 7.62x39.
All right. So which one? What's the RPK?
Maybe it is the RPK.
Is it the RPK?
Is it the RPK? Let's find out. The RPK is. Let's see. Wikipedia. Let's see. No, 7.62 by 3.9.
I know there is a rifle, or excuse me, a machine gun, because we had one at the range that I worked at, and it was 100%.
This one?
Which one?
This one's the 7.62 by 54R. It's the DP.
It might have been that one.
The DP-27.
We didn't know because we didn't have it wasn't dinner plate. No, it was.
Which
It was definitely belt fed.
It might have been it might have been an RPD because I think those are technically belt fed.
Right.
And then they might have rechambered it.
It very
Or
well
it could
have
just
been
be
rechambered.
completely forgetting or remembering different.
You're getting old,
I
man.
am getting old.
I think
I'm
it was
almost
that-
over the hill now. So
I think it was that gun that fell on your head. I'd like to know that story.
want me to tell it now?
Another time.
Okay.
Cliffhanger. All right. So today we're going to talk about off-body carry. Like, where do you have?
We're gonna try to talk about
We're going to attempt. We're going to make an attempt at talking about off-body carry, like if you have it in your truck, or if you have like a truck gun, or if you're going to the gym, do you have a belly band? Do you have this? Do you have that? And mostly, like, let's start it off with like a truck gun. Do you guys agree or disagree with a truck gun or a vehicle gun? Because in the state of Florida, it is legal.
I mean, I'm okay with it. I don't have any qualms with it, but if I carry one, it's usually going to go in and out with me.
Yeah.
Just because I don't trust people.
That's
If I lived out further away from the metropolitan area, I'd probably keep it in there more often. But
What about you, Eric? I'm not asking you if you keep one. I'm asking you if you agree. I don't want you don't know where he lives, so you can't find his car anyways. It's all good.
Yeah. And I do work for county government, so you'll be on camera if you do find it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with it, but much like Devin, I only leave it in my car if I take it with me to go somewhere, and then I have to go somewhere where I'm actually not allowed to have it, like a government building.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm allowed to leave it in my car at that point.
Now, is it just like a glove box thing, or do you actually have like a lock box that you'd put it in?
It's just a glove box thing.
Okay.
Figured if they break into the car, they might as well have earned it, right?
I'm gonna make it harder for them.
No,
They sell safes and different things that can fit under your seat and vaults. And
the thing about for me,
they're expensive though.
I'm kind of with them. I don't keep it in a lockbox, but it's mainly because I want ease of access.
Yeah.
Right.
Because if it's hard for them to get it to it, it's going to be hard for me to get to it as well.
Well, no, I just meant like
at that point, I might as well be carrying it on myself anyway.
Right. No, I just meant like if you're going into a building, because I remember one time specifically, where I lived up in Indiana, the courthouse is literally like downtown, and there's a whole bunch of office buildings, and where you park your vehicle is in a parking structure. But I forgot. Like, I carried mine everywhere in Indiana because I had my Indiana concealed carry permit. So I literally carried everywhere. And then I was literally about to walk into the doors of the court and went, oh, crap. I had my .38 revolver sitting on my hip, and I went, I was like, I forgot something in my car. Turned around and walked right back out. And I was like, I didn't even actually get to, I had my hand on the door handle, didn't even open it, and went, whoop! Forgot something in my car.
Yep.
And turned around and walked away.
There is always option. I mean, most glove boxes have a lock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think mine might. I have to double check, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
some of them do, some of them don't.
Maybe the old ones. I don't know that. I know. I'm pretty sure mine does.
It was like back in my day, glove boxes had locks.
You could use it like a safe.
That was kind of the point of them. That was also back when cars had ashtrays.
And cigarette lighters.
They still have cigarette lighters. They
Not all of them.
A lot of them don't come with it. They just come with the port.
Well, yeah, the port.
Well, the port's predominantly used for like
Charging cell phones.
Yeah, that's the intended purpose now. But yeah, no. But I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with it. The only quarrel I do have with it, because like I was saying earlier, much like him, if I bring it with me, I'm bringing it with me unless I can't, and then I put it in the glove box or something. But the only quarrel I have with like leaving a gun in your car for long periods of time is the fact that it is Florida, and Florida does get hot during the summers, and that heat and humidity that can cause like few different issues with the metal on your gun.
It's a great torture test.
It is. It is. No, so I like what Devin said. I agree with the idea of having a truck gun. I live too close to the city, man. If I had some acreage, and I could tell when someone was on my property, then I'd probably leave a gun in my truck. But I mean,
nowadays, I would not have a gun rack and put guns in my vehicle, even though I'd love to do that. I just don't trust human beings.
Well, you also can't do that in the state of Florida, but...
Well, you can't do that?
Are you sure about that?
Yep. It's considered open.
Oh man, yeah, right.
It has to be
Wait,
tucked away.
They consider that even in your vehicle?
Yep, it's considered open.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So technically, if you tuck it between your seat, it's illegal.
Floyd.
Anyways, if you tuck it between your seat, it's still considered open and not concealed. It needs to be in a like a glove box or like a carry case or something when it's off your person.
See, that's why I actually just saw a diagram of the United States, and it showed had a gradient from red to blue being the most free as far as guns, and the blue being the most gun control. And Florida was definitely on that purpley side.
Florida was just dancing the line.
Definitely on, not even dancing. It was still on the right side of that center point of the gradient. So the more I learn about, everyone talks about, Florida's just anything goes. It's like, no, they're actually a lot more left leaning than in the gun realm than people want to say, and it's probably because of a lot of the retirees and people moving from other states coming over here and doing it.
Right.
So it kind of made it purple. But then I also saw New Hampshire is up in the New England area. You have mostly blue, almost solid blue or very purple. But then you have New Hampshire just red. Right in the middle. It's middle of everyone's dude. And I was like, bro, New Hampshire is just, what was that?
Oh, that's...
I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it was
that scared the crap out of me. I thought something was coming through my house, man.
No, but I'm like, man, New Hampshire's holding the line over there.
No kidding. All right, so it says here, it's talking about more concealed carry with handguns, but it says with a concealed weapon and firearm license or recognized out-of-state equivalent in a private car, there is no restriction on how you can carry your gun as long as it is concealed. I guess that's your answer.
So it has to be in a glove box or something.
Oh, yeah. So this means that no part of the firearm is visible to the eye. Contrary to popular belief, there is no three-step law in the state of Florida to access your firearm in a vehicle.
That's true.
Without a CWFL or recognized out-of-state equivalent in a private vehicle, a handgun must be securely encased or not readily accessible. Secured encased includes carrying a loaded handgun in a holster which closes over the handgun, glove compartment, gun case, or a closed container. Now, here's what I found interesting on here, though. You ready for this one? I thought it was against the law for this one, but I guess not. Public transportation carry, like a city bus. In a public vehicle, such as a bus or a train that operates solely within Florida, Florida State Statute 79025-3 applies. With a CWFL, it is lawful to carry your firearm concealed on your person. Without a CWFL, Florida law allows a person to carry a loaded handgun that is securely encased and not in his or her manual possession. So, if it's in a piece of luggage, if you're on a
like a backpack,
like a Greyhound. If you're on a Greyhound and they stick your luggage underneath the bus, then it would be legal to carry. But if you have your concealed weapons permit, which now I wonder how that works, because now you don't need to have that.
Right. Then you just don't. You just get to do it.
You just get to do it.
I guess if it's not. All right. So another this doesn't really apply to us, more our wives and your future wife. Whenever
I meet her.
Yeah. He's single. If you're looking, if you're a woman, right?
Yes.
I'm not judging. It's 2023.
I don't know. I could play on the other side for a little bit.
That's weird.
Devin,
That's weird.
vote 2/3 vote if we can kick him out.
Okay.
You vote aye?
No.
Okay. If you were going to vote aye, I was going to
I
say
like
no.
He keeps things interesting.
He does.
I like the shorter ones.
Whoa. Hey now.
They all do.
You need to like edit in. That's what she said. Anyways, so like for females though, like they actually sell concealed carry purses, like purses that are designed for concealed carry.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Okay. Why?
Because the first thing that the person is going to try to take from you is your purse.
That's fair. Absolutely fair, and that's exactly why I wanted to bring this up. So, if
Also,
you're,
you don't want to be fumbling through your purse to try to grab it.
Right?
right.
I seen y'all's purses.
I know
Just
y'all
saying.
y'all keep the portal to Narnia in there. I don't ever want to mess with a woman's purse. I did that once. This was back when I worked at the car wash.
Oh Lord.
It was
You went through someone's purse in the car wash?
no, listen. So as working at the car wash, I was I got free washes, and it was one of my friends. It was her birthday, and I asked her what she wanted. She said, "I just want a free car wash." And I was like, "Okay, fine, I can do it. I'll detail it for you." I asked her for the key, and she said, "Oh, it's in my purse in the green room." This was at the church we used to go to. It's in my purse in the green room. I walk in. Someone, I said I was looking for her purse. I already, confirmed with her. And someone gave me someone else's purse. And I ended up grabbing the wrong key, but it was the same brand of car. And I stuck it in and twisted, and it broke the key.
Oh.
So I broke someone else's key. Thankfully, I knew.
Into
Those
someone
people.
else's vehicle.
Yeah, I mean, it came out.
Dude,
thankfully,
you would be
but-
wearing a size 15 right up your rear.
Oh man,
That's rough.
That is
I
whole.
was like,
That is why you don't mess with women's purse.
Exactly. I was like,
You
So-
bring it to them and
so-
say, here's your purse. That's not my purse. Well, this is what they gave me.
It's like,
Okay.
So get this.
So
get
what
this
did we
too, right?
learn?
We'll get this too, right? The one guy, because the guy I was talking to trying to find it, he hangs out with him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He picks up the other woman's purse, smells it, and goes, "Yeah, that smells like her house. This has got to be hers." I'm like,
That's weird.
"Oh, really weird." And I'll be like, "You got to give me more to go on." He's like, "I'm joking. It's her purse. It wasn't her purse.
Do I know this person?
Maybe."
Oh,
sure.
gosh. All right. So I agree with Eric's assessment. Like, if you're going to have a gun in your purse, I mean, I'd rather you have it than not have it, right? Like,
Make it a high point, so if it gets taken, you don't lose much.
a yeet cannon. No, so, no, the 380. The lower, lesser yeet cannon. It's not a yeet cannon. The yeet cannon's a 9, but get the 380 version.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not that invested in the high points.
I've had 2 of them. People crap on them, but I think they're good. Anyways, ladies, if you're going to have a gun in your purse,
K.
huh?
K.
Okay.
K. Just K.
Well, to be fair.
To be fair. We watched too much Letterkenny. That was perfect. All right, sorry guys, we're weird. Anyways, so okay,
Pretty sure they
going
figured
back
it
to the
out.
topic. Let's stay on track here. Going back to the
You're
topic.
blaming me for that.
I am. So if you have a gun in your purse, like, look, I get it.
This joke.
You need it. You need to have something on you, okay?
Yep.
But I would almost prefer, like, they make bras that have carried, I believe. I'm almost certain they make bras that carry. If not, women use
That's
bras
the
for
equivalent.
pockets.
They're like sports bras, yeah.
That's the equivalent to like appendix carry for guys.
I think they actually do. Now that I'm thinking about it, they really do. Because I seen a video of a girl on YouTube, and she was like, "Where's the gun?" And she was like wearing tight clothing, and I'm like, "Good Lord, if she has a gun, it's hidden in her prison wallet or something." But like,
Which one?
oh
Let's not go there.
nope.
That's-
Moving on. All right.
That's some eldritch horror stuff going on right there.
Yep. Regardless, if you're gonna have it on your person. Have it somewhere. Like, they sell belly bands that go around your waist, and they like. I'm not a fan of belly bands just because they like. If you have a heavy firearm, unless you have like a 380 or a Super Micro 9, like
I don't know. I used to carry my 45 with a belly band.
the only
It
way.
wasn't too bad.
Really,
Yeah.
a 45 caliber?
No, a 45. That's how much I paid for it.
No. I thought you meant Glock 45. There is such thing as a G45.
Yeah, I don't have.
He's
a
not a Glock guy.
I'll buy one, but I ain't
I mean, I'm not one either. I only have one.
I kind of am a fan of Glocks, but I'm a fan of all guns. That's
He's
why
a-
we have this podcast.
He's the Second Amendment equivalent of a basic white chick.
Yes.
I don't have a pumpkin spice Glock, but now that you say that, now I'm
maybe-
going to paint a Glock orange.
I didn't
Maybe
say
you
that.
should.
You said that.
You said basic white girl. I thought of pumpkin spice, so now I'm gonna have to paint a pumpkin spice
Are
Glock.
you gonna etch "Live, Laugh, Love" on it?
And he's,
Don't play
the
with
grip
me.
is going to be an Ugg boot.
Don't play with me. I will do that.
The pistol grip is going to be an Ugg boot.
That would be the greatest ever. Hey, laugh while you can. Someone would buy that. Anywho, all right. So,
I guarantee you they'll be blonde with blue eyes and take astrology classes.
Probably. They do classes on that?
Oh, they do. It's like an official college course. A lot of
astrology.
colleges offer it. Oh,
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Very.
All right. So, going back to the topic here,
Okay.
the belly band. I agree with the belly band if you're like gonna go to the gym. But then, like, if you're like me, I'm a little bit of a heavier guy, and when I run on the treadmill, I just got,
Yeah, I don't know if
I just got stuff flying everywhere when I'm running.
I don't
Okay,
think.
Got stuff flying everywhere.
Yeah, I
no,
don't,
more my stomach, my
I don't
keg.
think I don't think I would be comfortable with having like a firearm on me while I'm trying to work out, because I
Yeah,
feel like it would just get in my way. And
most
Yeah, right.
gyms do offer lockers too. So, and
Right.
quick little side trail here. It's kind of the same what we're talking about, but I remember when I was working out at a Planet Fitness up north, and I think it was like 11 or 10 o'clock at night. I was doing a quick like gym sesh before like I went home, and this guy, I remember I was getting all my stuff out of my locker after our workout, and I did use their showers, but I do the prison thing. I got flip flops on, so
yeah, hey, shower shoes are
I ain't
safe.
touching that floor. I had my sandals on, so I get out of the shower and I'm mostly dressed because I'm not like that. That's kind of I find that okay. If you're a guy and you go to the gym, please don't go butt naked in the gym. Nobody freaking cares to see that. Okay. Side note, side rant over. Anyways. These guys think I'm nuts. This is the stuff that happens in my head all the time. So I get to my locker and this guy's getting ready and he literally pulls out a freaking 1911 out of his locker and puts it on his belt. And that was when I want to say SDS Imports, I think, when they did their first 10 millimeter 1911 back in I want to say 2015, 2016, I think.
How old is he?
The guy?
Yeah,
He was an older guy. He was probably like 40s.
yeah, Fudd.
No, he was really cool though. He wasn't like like the type of FUD you would think of.
Two world wars.
No, he said he had just bought it like 2 days before that, and he said he bought it because it was the 10 millimeter. He's like, man, I really like 10 millimeter, and now they got a 1911. I said, man, that doesn't weigh you down. He goes, yeah. He goes, why do you think I had it in the locker this whole time? But as a gun guy, you see a gun coming out of a locker, you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. Dude's carrying. But as like a regular civilian, you see you're in the gym locker room, you see some guy pull out a hand cannon, you're like, ugh.
I mean, there's only the weak and the strong, so
What are you?
definitely the strong. Because I'd be like, hey, what kind of caliber is that?
That's exactly what I did. I was like, hey, man, which one is that? It was really cool to see, though. It was the Turkish-made 1911, I believe, the T-Sauce. That's what it was, the T-Sauce 10 millimeter.
What if someone just pulled out one of those 1911s that's like built, like they made it out of stinking meteorite? It's like $50,000.
Oh, like a Gucci 1911, like a gold-plated, like.
No, I just said what it's made of.
Meteorite.
It's literally made out of a meteor. So okay,
I have not seen this before.
so okay,
That's a thing.
So one day I went when I was a firearms instructor, right?
Okay, I'm listening.
I came into work that day, and there was a pistol box or a little like a little lockbox, and I was like, "Oh, what's in there?" And he's like, "Oh, we just received a new shipment. Someone ordered a couple 1911s from us." And
Jeez.
how much is it?
$4.5 million.
Oh yeah. So So,
That's not a thing.
No, it is.
Holy
because I've seen them in person. This is when I worked in Las Vegas.
Okay.
So I was like, so I opened it and I was like, well, that's kind of because they don't look much different than a regular one. They just have a strange like texture to them. Almost like particle board in the way the metal looks.
Right.
Because of the way it's developed. So I was like, that's kind of weird. What's it made of? And he's like, meteorite. I'm like, what?
All right, either he's pulling your leg and you're pulling my leg, or
no, because I know who ordered them, and he came by and actually picked them up.
oh my gosh,
You want to know who ordered them?
you need who?
Dee Snider from Twisted Sister.
Really? Yeah. Nice.
I'm gonna pretend I know what that is.
It's a band.
Oh, okay.
You should have known.
It's an '80s band.
I'm gonna need
You watched Predator yet?
Shut up. I'm gonna need you to put one of these up on the screen, like when we first started talking about it, because like that thing is crazy looking, man.
They're nuts, and I've seen those kind in person.
That
Like
is
I literally,
insane.
I've actually held one of those, like touched it.
Okay, so
messed with it.
here's the question:
Haven't
are they
really
lighter?
You're like,
No.
this is...
No.
They're the same. They're because they're alloys, right? They're not.
Yeah.
It's not like they're made. It's not like aluminum. It's like,
No, it said it's made from the iron of a meteorite, basically.
right. So it's made of iron. Iron's heavy.
I'm aware, but I just thought meteorite iron might be different, buddy.
Nah, space iron is just like regular iron. It's just from space.
It doesn't
It's a
flow
space
because
peanut.
Do it.
It's a space peanut.
It's a space peanut.
it's light. So it doesn't float because it's light.
It's like I would say a quote from another movie, but this is a good wholesome show, so
Don't get us canceled, Devin.
I won't.
That's crazy.
I like the whole conversation was premised around me, like, hey, you need to chill it out. And then I'm like, okay, we'll do. And the very next session, I'm hearing, giggity, giggity, giggity. I'm
Hey,
like, so
did
it's
you
my
see
fault
that
here.
episode?
I did.
That was perfectly timed. When he let that episode out, man, I watched it and I was like, that was perfectly timed.
Did you tap that? Giggity.
Got him again.
Dang it, man! I just spat all over my computer.
That's what she said.
Anyway,
Moving on.
gosh,
Dang it! Why you gotta say something like that while I'm drinking?
Hey, man, spitters are quitters.
God. All right, we are going off the rails already.
all right. I think that's enough for this episode.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, man.
let us know what you think about off-body carry. If you agree with truck guns or you don't agree. God, words are hard.
This whole episode's been hard.
Let us know if you agree with off-body carry. If you have, like, if your wife or your girlfriend has a purse, let us know down in the comments. Whatever you think. Personally, I'm gonna say off-body carry. If you have no other way, go for it. I know pocket carry. That's one that we didn't really get onto, but pocket carry I can agree with as long as you have a decent holster.
Technically, that's on body carry.
Technically,
I mean, I wouldn't say technically it's on your body.
okay, but so is if you have it in a belly band.
Yeah.
Technically on your body.
Yeah. Whatever works, do it.
Hey, whatever works for you. Carry a gun and make sure you. I got nothing. I got nothing.
So he lost his train of thought on that one.
Do we
I
just
did.
want to try and redo this episode if we have time?
No, we're good.
No.
No,
No.
that's staying in.
That's gonna get edited. Anyways, let us know how you feel. I need caffeine, apparently, because I am lagging. Literally got home from work today, and this one showed up. I was literally calling him as he was walking up to the door. I was gonna call him and be like, "Hey man, I just got home. Where you at?" And I turned around and my dog started freaking out. So I figured out he was.
It's like, I'm right behind you. I've always been here.
I watched you pull in.
That's weird. That's all we have for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching the Arms Room 15 podcast. As always, my buddy Eric, Devin, you got your crew here with us, and yeah, we talk about weird topics sometimes, but hey, I really like this. Thanks for bringing that one in. That was a fun one to. I know I've shot that one, and it's definitely
it's beautiful. And
I
shooting
love
with
AKs.
with the stock collapse, it's actually.
It reminds me of my brother's. If my brother watches this, man, I'm telling you, it reminds me of the one that he had, but his was all black.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, last thoughts?
One of these days we will get through a podcast staying on topic.
It is
God
not,
hoping.
but it is not this day.
We're working on lighting. We're working on different things. Hey,
We're working on conquering ADHD.
That'll never happen. All right, that's all we have for this one. Thanks for joining us. We're out.